Ancient clay tablets might seem ordinary, but
4,000 years ago, people were just as concerned about their privacy as we are today. When they had important clay documents they wanted to seal, they put them inside clay envelopes.
what if they hold secrets they could shake our understanding of history, right?
This is the line that says, I am Kurash, Shar Kishshati, king of the world, the great king, king of Babylon, and so it goes on.
Inside these 3,000-year-old artifacts, scientists have discovered a magnetic fingerprint, evidence of a massive force that once surged through our planet.
This tablet SI427 shows us that the application is actually surveying. These people are making boundaries.
It's the kind of mystery that thinkers like Graham Hancock have long suspected. Forgotten knowledge hidden in plain sight. Now, could these tablets confirm what Hancock calls the lost chapters of human history?
The Earth wobbles just slightly as it spins on its axis.
Today, we dive deep into the Earth's core, through science and ancient records, to uncover a story written not in words, but in magnetic code.
Ancient Iraq, well before 3000 BC, it is written by pressing a stylus, something a bit like a chopstick.
Clay tablets might look like simple chunks of baked mud, but thousands of years ago, they were the backbone of keeping records. From beer recipes to royal decrees, these tablets recorded the daily pulse of ancient life.
Our own time measurement into 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour is a direct inheritance from Mesopotamian scholarly tradition.
Some tablets tell tales of legendary heroes, some list laws, and some, like one particular example, even recorded a surprisingly large beer transaction. Imagine that, someone's ancient bar tab immortalized in clay. But beyond these charming details of daily life, there's a hidden layer of information baked deep into these tablets, something the original scribes could never have imagined.
It's amazing how many concepts we take for granted in our modern society can actually be found for the first time in ancient Mesopotamia.
These humble clay slabs have become time capsules of Earth's magnetic history, containing clues about a mysterious and powerful magnetic anomaly that shook the planet over 3,000 years ago. Normally, archaeologists can rely on carbon dating to figure out the age of ancient artifacts, but there's a catch. Carbon dating only works on organic materials. Now, clay being inorganic doesn't actually contain the necessary carbon isotopes. For years, this left researchers scratching their heads over how to date tablets like these. Without precise dating, many of these artifacts floated in a kind of historical limbo, disconnected from the timeline they were meant to represent. However, recent studies have uncovered a new technique that offers a solution hidden within the very structure of the clay itself. These tablets often contain tiny amounts of iron oxides, especially magnetite. And here's where things get fascinating.
You can pick out the exquisite surface detail, which is what you need to be able to try and recreate it and read what's going on.
Iron oxides can record the Earth's magnetic field at the moment they're fired in a kiln. Think of it like this. The clay is heated to high temperatures during its creation. The iron particles inside align with the Earth's magnetic field, essentially freezing a snapshot of the magnetic signature in time. This natural process turns these tablets into a silent witness of the planet's magnetic past. As the magnet field fluctuates over the centuries, so do these hidden records. Scientists realized that if they could read these magnetic imprints, they could essentially date the tablets according to when these particle magnetic conditions existed. But to fully appreciate this breakthrough, we must understand something more about Earth's magnetic field. Now, most people imagine it as stable and unchanging, but that's far from the truth. Earth's magnetic field is a dynamic, restless force, constantly shifting and evolving. A perfect modern example is the South Atlantic anomaly. This strange region, hovering over parts of South America and the southern Atlantic Ocean, is where the magnetic field is usually weak. It doesn't affect daily life for us down here on the ground, but satellites passing overhead encounter glitches and malfunctions due to increased exposure to cosmic radiation. Spacecraft's operators keep a wary eye over this region, as it can interfere with onboard electrics. Moreover, the South Atlantic anomaly is not a static feature. It's moving, expanding, and even splitting into separate zones. Scientists believe this anomaly is caused by irregularities deep within the Earth's outer core, where molten iron generates our planet's magnetic shield. And, intriguingly, geological evidence suggests that anomalies like this have occurred before, stretching back millions of years. So the discovery of magnetic disturbances recorded in ancient Mesopotamian clay isn't just a fluke. It's part of a larger story about Earth's ever-changing magnetic personality. Back in 2009, researchers studying artifacts from the Middle East stumbled upon signs of an extraordinary magnetic event. By examining the magnetic signatures in 72 different clay samples, they noticed that the Earth's magnetic field had experienced an enormous spike in strength, tripling in intensity around 3,000 years ago. This wasn't just a local anomaly. The effects appeared widespread, hitting at a global phenomenon. What could have triggered such a powerful magnetic surge? Well, no one's quite sure. But one thing is certain, this spike left a distinct fingerprint in the clay tablets. Inspired by this discovery, scientists recently decided to dig even deeper. They expanded their investigation, focusing on clay tablets and bricks across Mesopotamia. Their goal was to map out the changes in Earth's magnetic field more precisely, and in doing so, develop a reliable new dating method. They were attempting magnetic dating, a technique that compares the magnetic properties of ancient artifacts to a reference timeline of Earth's magnetic history. Their work, it paid off. By cross-referencing magnetic readings with inscriptions and stamps from ancient kings, the team could pinpoint the age of these tablets with impressive accuracy. Many of the tablets align with the known period of magnetic turbulence, now called the Lenticular Iron Age geometric anomaly. This anomaly, they discovered, lasted for nearly 500 years, from around 1050 BC to 550 BC. Now, during this time, the Earth's magnetic field was stronger than usual and remarkably unstable, spiking and dropping in intensity in rapid succession. What makes this even more fascinating is that evidence of this magnetic upheaval isn't limited to Mesopotamia. Similar signs have been found in artifacts from ancient China, suggesting that this was a global event. The implications are staggering. These findings help archaeologists more accurately date pottery and other clay artifacts, and provide geophysicists with crucial data about the behavior of the Earth's magnetic field through history. This information could help scientists better understand the process churning in our planet's core and refine models that predict how the magnetic field might change. But the mystery doesn't end there. When the researchers charted the strength of the magnetic field over time, they noticed something curious. Rather than a single isolated spike, the data revealed several sharp increases in magnetic intensity over a relatively short period. They identified at least 4 distinct magnetic surges, each followed by a rapid decline. These dramatic fluctuations suggest that something unusual was happening deep within something powerful enough to turbocharge the planet's magnetic shield repeatedly. What could have caused this surge of magnetic surges? Current theories point towards complex interactions within Earth's liquid outer core. The swirling molten iron there acts like a giant dynamo, generating our magnetic field. Changes in the flow of this molten metal could explain the sudden boost in magnetic strength. Alternatively, mysterious structures or blobs at the boundary below Earth's core and mantle might have influenced the energy flow, triggering these magnetic events. However, no theory offers a complete explanation, leaving the door open for future discoveries. For the ancient peoples of Mesopotamia, these invisible magnetic dramas unfolding beneath their feet would have gone, well, unnoticed. Life, well, it continued as usual. Trade flourished, cities rose and fell, and scribes pressed their symbols into wet clay, oblivious to these invisible forces shaping their world. But for us, thousands of years later, these silent witnesses offer a priceless glimpse into Earth's hidden history. By unlocking the magnetic secrets trapped in clay, we're improving archaeological dating techniques and piecing together the puzzle of our planet's magnetic past. This research is more than an academic curiosity. In today's technology department world, understanding the behavior of the Earth's magnetic field is crucial. Satellites, navigation systems, power grids, and the internet rely on the stable magnetic environment. A sudden magnetic surge like these recorded in ancient times would wreak havoc on our technology infrastructure. By studying past magnetic anomalies, scientists hope to predict future changes better and prepare for potential disruptions. Beyond our planet, this research might even help us understand the magnetic environments of distant exoplanets. A strong, stable magnetic field is essential for protecting the planet's atmosphere from solar wind and cosmetic radiation, making it a key factor in the search for habitable worlds. What we learned from Earth's ancient magnetic spikes could one day guide our search for life beyond the solar system. So the next time you see a simple clay tablet in a museum, remember, it's not just a relic of ancient civilization. It's a cosmic archive, a magnetic diary of Earth's restless core, and a reminder that our planet has many stories to tell. Some written not in words, but in invisible lines of force, waiting just to be discovered. The story of these ancient clay tablets goes far beyond history. They're not just artifacts from a forgotten world, but silent witnesses to Earth's hidden power. Locked inside their simple form is proof that our planet is alive, shifting and changing in ways we're only beginning to understand. These magnetic messages remind us that mysteries are everywhere, even in the most unpredicted places. As we dig deeper, who knows what other secrets we will uncover. If you're as fascinated by this as I am, stay curious, keep exploring, and remember, every answer leads to new questions. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Until next time, stay wonderful and keep looking beneath the surface.